Welcome back to Trading with CJ. Today we're talking about one of our firm favourites on this channel, and it's been a while since we spoke about them. The last time we spoke about GEVO was around about a month ago when they reported their earnings. But boy, has it been a crazy time for GEVO. This stock has been going down and down. But why? What has been happening? Is there any news out? Well, that's what we're going to get into. Why has this stock been selling off? What's my thoughts on this? Will I be buying more? And we're going to have a look at some of the latest news around GEVO as well. If you appreciate these updates, please go ahead and smash the like and subscribe to my channel as well. We have a Patreon where I give exclusive videos, live streams, and access to my buys and sells. And we also have a Discord where you can come and join us. Links to those are in the description and the pinned comment below as well. So let's get into this one. We are talking about GEVO. Like I said, I started speaking about this one around about January time. When I first mentioned this, it was in our Discord around about the $4 mark. And my first video on these was actually pretty much at the price it currently is, which is insane considering the run up this went on. Let's get straight into this, okay? If you want to know more about the company itself, check out my previous videos, the catalyst videos, stock analysis, etc. Today we're giving you an update on why this stock has been dropping and is it now a buy. We can look here. Let's go straight into the 6 months graph. We started speaking about these in January, and my first video was actually around this current price, about the 640 mark. So from that price, we actually went up crazy gains. We won at one point from the video price, we was up around about 150%. Insane. And then if you look at that now, where we hit 1461. We did briefly touch $15. We came straight back off it. It wasn't there for very long. 1461 on the 12th of February was our highs, and from those highs we are currently down 56% at this current price. This has been on a falling, but why? I didn't personally think we would be getting back to these prices, okay, but that doesn't necessarily mean we're at the bottom right now. We could definitely keep going further. But yeah, why has this been selling off? Well, to be honest, if we look at most other energy stocks in the same sector, Bloom Energy, even Sunrun, Sunworks, Polar Power, another one we spoke about as well, they're all following each other. That's not to be worried, okay? Similar to EV. When EV is going up, generally most EV is up together, and when some EV are down, they're generally all down together. The market just follows each other. And we actually had this report came out, fuel cell stocks, why GEVO, BE, which is Bloom Energy, fuel cell and plug stocks are crashing today. Now, I'm not going to read this entire article out, but basically this just says here that the report suggests that the green rush that we've seen as of late may be losing momentum due to valuation concerns. And we know that the hype around this green energy sector really did start to take off once we heard that Biden was going to be getting into control as the new president of the United States. Once that happened, we then started to gradually see a bit of a sell-off, and over the last month or so, this has been really down. The whole market is down as a whole. However, this sector really is taking a big hit at the moment. There isn't actually anything particular that should be happening, but you can see here the valuations. People are worried about the valuations, but I'm not being funny. We look at a lot of the big tech giants, Amazon, Tesla, etc. These have crazy valuations, and they're not really selling off too much. Tesla is down as well, but nowhere near in comparison to 56% of GEVO. So that's just one thing. And also in this article, it says a global chip shortage continues to plague the entire auto sector today. Indeed, it appears that FCEV makers are being grouped into with the broader sector right now, which is true. EV, okay, whilst it's not doing what GEVO is doing here, it is in the renewable sector. So like I say, it's a trend. They tend to follow each other. I did also see this headline here from, I think you say Treefs, Day 5 of loss streak for GEVO stock with minus 20% return. Now that was actually 2 days ago, so now we technically be on day 6 of a loss streak, which is insane. This company has been dropping day after day after day. Is there a bottom? We do hope so, okay? I really can't see this one going to these levels again, but now I'd say I can't see this going back to $5. If we got back to those $5 marks, we'd be talking now early January, okay? Right now, I don't know where the bottom is. Would I be adding at these prices? Okay, we're actually getting closer and closer to my current average price on these. I was up quite a lot, and this is getting closer and closer to my average price, which I believe is around about 5 something. I have it in a few different portfolios, but my main one, I believe, is 5 something. So we are getting closer to it. And would I buy more? Probably. Yes, I would be buying more at these prices. The only reason I wouldn't is because we don't know where the bottom is. But there is no point sitting out waiting for this to hit the bottom because you may miss a spike. Some big news might come out that could send this one back up again, okay? But for me, I do think this is a very good time to be buying into this company. I do want to touch on some news that came out because we haven't really had anything since the earnings, but we did get this literally just 2 days ago. GEVO's RNG project achieves financial closing. They announced that they have closed $68 million in the green bond private activity bonds offering to finance the construction of its renewable natural gas RNG project to Northwest Iowa. The RNG project will generate RNG captured from dairy cow manure. This is by no means the most glamorous sector to be in, okay? Cow manure here, which is going to be turned into a renewable natural gas. And, it's just another string to their bow. We always talk about GEVO being this, aviation fuel or this alternative fuel source, biofuel that can go into any kind of transportation like boats, cars, planes, etc. But we've also spoke about the livestock, the animal feed sector they have. And this is another part to this, okay? Dairy cow manure. The feedstock for the RNG project will be supplied by 3 dairy farms located in Northwest Iowa, totaling over 20,000 milking cows. They're working with a major R&D dispenser to finalize an agreement to sell into the California market as well, and the sale revenues are expected to benefit from California's Low Carbon Fuel Standard Program and the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency's RIN program. Some RNG may be used by GEVO as process energy in its Net Zero 1 project or GEVO's other future Net Zero projects. We spoke a lot about this Net Zero 1 project. We can't wait for this to get into proper fruition here and start getting some orders under their belt as well. You can see that they're fully funded. The RNG products cost and 100% of its equity capital from cash reserves, which is a good thing, okay? And they're going to receive approximately $9.3 million in reimbursement for development, long lead equipment, and financing costs. And it actually goes on to say that's expected there to start up and expected early 2022, but GEVO will submit an LCFS and RINs in the second half of 2022. Little while off yet for that, but nevertheless it is now in progress. And the RNG project is expected to generate cash for GEVO of $9 to $16 million per year. Okay, so by no means a massive chunk there, but a decent size nonetheless. GEVO does currently have a big old market cap of about 1.25 billion at the time of recording, but nevertheless this is a little bit of extra cash there for GEVO, and it's just a start for this company, okay? I do want to read out this statement here from the CEO. The RNG project is expected to serve as an important component of GEVO's net zero strategy. I want to thank COO Chris Ryan and his team for their hard work and commitment that allowed us to accomplish this goal. And it goes on to say, we have a good team that has shown that they can develop and finance RNG projects. We expect to use these capabilities going forward to develop additional RNG projects, which is great, okay? More things down the line. We haven't had much news updates on this company, and there was a tweet out a little while ago asking why that was. And Patrick Gruber literally said, we can't constantly be providing you news updates. We are working on this, okay? We believe in us, basically. And I do believe in them as a company. They say, we are also pleased that our dairy partners will reap benefits from the RNG project, given the manure digesters should improve the farm's sustainability and lay the groundwork for more efficient recycling of nutrients and better soil health. So, like I say, not a massive amount of news. I don't think that this bit of news was going to, shoot this stock up 10%. I did expect maybe a bit more of a green day than what we actually got. We got another red day. Pretty much break even though, down 0.63. Bit of a red, but nothing much, okay? Where do I think the bottom is for this one? Well, I really can't see this dropping below the $5, but I did say that a lot higher. Right now, this sector is getting hit and hit and hit. But one thing for sure, it is the future. Green energy, biofuel, renewable energy, net zero carbon emissions. This is the future, and GEVO is in all of these different sectors, okay? I see nothing but promising things for this company. The only thing you could argue here is the valuation. What do you value this company at, considering at the moment they're not making any money, okay? Well, they're making a loss. So that's the hardest part. We need this company to start getting some orders under their belt, and some big orders, and I really do think this company is going to benefit from that, as will its shareholders. So that's just my update on GEVO today. In summary, would I add more? At these prices, I am still up on my average, and it's one of my largest positions. It is my second largest position. So I probably wouldn't add any more at the moment because I'm not 100% sure where the bottom is. But if I was down on my position, I would definitely be looking to bring my average down more and more, for sure. So that's just my thoughts on GEVO. I'm still very bullish on these long term. Happy to hold these, not for 1 year, not for 2, maybe for 5+ years. Okay, this is my stance on this company. If you're a short term investor looking to make some quick gains in the next month or two, I'd stay clear of GEVO. I don't necessarily think this is the one for you. But if you don't mind holding companies for long term, you want to try and find companies that are going to innovate and become the next big thing, GEVO could be one of those stocks, especially in this biofuel sector as well. That's just my thoughts. If you appreciate these updates, please go ahead and smash the like and subscribe to my channel as well. Thanks for watching, and until next time.